देवीगे
हजुर
रोटी त्यसलाई के भयो
टाउको दुखे
हँ
टाउको दुखे
ए त्यसो भो
यस्तो रे के आउँछ होला अब त
Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
Good,
Good,
ma'am.
Fine.
Fine, ma'am.
Me too, fine. Uh, did you prepare that brochure?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
अनि खोइ त पठाएनौ त I didn't see.
Ma'am, केमा पठाउने?
Teams.
Ma'am, कहाँ पठाउने? Ma'am,
Mute छ हजुर।
मिसले असाइनमेन्टमा दिनु भएको छ त्यसको कहाँ पठाउने?
असाइनमेन्टमै पठाइदिए नि हुन्छ। टिम्स असाइनमेन्टमै पठाइदेऊ न। अब त्यहाँबाट पठिएन भने चाहिँ कतिजनाको त्यसबाट आएन कि त्यो आएन भने चाहिँ तिमीहरूकै भाइबर ग्रुपमै हाल्देऊ। यदि त्यहाँबाट अहिले हालिदेऊ, म यो क्लास सकेपछि हेर्छु अनि है। Okay, so today we are going to read Creating Effective Brochure. How to create effective brochure. Yes, so as yesterday you have created brochure. Today we are going to read how to create effective brochure. Okay, so creating a brochure is not important, but creating effective brochure is very important. ब्रोशर बनाउनु ठुलो कुरा होइन, अब बनाउनु भन्दा पनि यसलाई कसरी इफेक्टिभ बनाउन सकिन्छ र कसरी इफेक्टिभ बनाउने भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ इट्स अ ग्रेट डिल. सो हाउ टु क्रिएट द इफेक्टिभ ब्रोशर, वी आर गोइङ टु read it today. As we have prepared brochure त हामीले बनायौं, and we know how to prepare brochure. अब मैले यहाँ बनायौं मात्र भयो कि हजुरहरूले नि बनाइसु है, सबैजनाले त बनाउनु भएको छैन पक्कै पनि. प्लिज ट्राई एट लिस्ट one and send me. एउटा चाहिँ ट्राई गरेर मलाई पठाऊ है, इट्स भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट. सो
म्याम
हजुर
हजुरको पर्सनलमा पठाइमाग्यो.
सँग फ्रेन्ड हुनुहुन्छ हजुर? Are we friend? Hello? हजुर मैले बुझिनँ What were you saying? Before you begin to work on the brochure, define your purpose and your audience. सबभन्दा पहिला कुन पर्पज को लागि चाहिँ ब्रोशर बनाउँदै छौं? What is our श्रुतिको आयो ल श्रुतिको आयो. Before you create a brochure, you need to know what you are going to do first. Who are your targeted groups and for whom you are going to make a brochure? Who will learn about your brochure? You need to know it first. Are you advertising a product or a service? कुनै सामान अथवा सेवा के को एडभर्टाइजमेन्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ? Or promoting an event or calling your readers to do other actions? Oh, or Suzana को पनि आयो. Okay. Know your target audience well. What do they really need? What are their problems? And what benefits does your company provide? यी कुराको बारेमा पहिला तपाई आफै पुरै जानकारी लिएर बस्नु पर्यो. It is also important to research and find out what other companies offer. अरु कम्पनीले तपाईको भन्दा फरक छुट्टै अथवा you are going to do different than that. Remember this. It is also important to research and find out what other companies offer and to mention your competitive advantage over their products and services. So, when we go for these competitive offers, means when we learn about the other companies, we need to be different than that. Why you are in Chanakya right now? हैन अहिले तपाई चाणक्यमा किन त? Because Chanakya has different qualities than others, so you choose. हैन बेसमा पनि किन छान्ने त? Why to choose Chanakya? This is what your intentions must be. This is what we need to know. Means you need to know the effective and different purpose than that. So, brainstorm of the brochure. हेर्ने बित्तिकै पहिला दिमागमा सबै आउने हुनु पर्यो. Brainstorm of the brochure. Consider what information the brochure should contain. Your brochure should contain what things, means about what you are going. कुरा चाहिँ एकतिरको विज्ञापन गर्नु छ, तपाईले अर्कोतिरको व्याख्या गर्नु भयो भने that will not be an effective brochure. You have limited space in brochure. You will have to make a clear decision on how much information about your organization you will use. Means how much to give, how much to say to others. You won't be able to include the full history of your organization. Your choice of including vision, mission, and goals of your organization. तपाईको vision के हो, तपाईको उद्देश्य mission के हो, र तपाईको organization को लक्ष्य के हो त? Its physical status now, how it is, list of staffs, कस्तो स्टाफहरु हुनुहुन्छ, bias of the organization leadership should be, that is means biodata, okay? Bias of the organization leadership should be guided by who your target audience will be for the brochure. Consider also your budget. तपाईं कति लगानीमा तपाईको ब्रशर बनाउँदै हुनुहुन्छ, पेपर क्वालिटी कस्तो राख्ने, कलर क्वालिटी कस्तो राख्ने, हैन, these things, and your time. अघि हामीले हिजोकै क्लासमा पढ्यौं, a brochure must be read within 10 minutes. Expertise, no, who are expert, who knows about it, and the possibility of getting reviews or readers feedback. Possibility of getting reviews or readers feedback when the brochure is ready. यो भइसकेपछि how the audience will accept it. These things you need to keep in mind. Next one, don't wait until the last minute to decide on the design and format of your brochure. मेरो ब्रशरलाई यस्तो बनाउँछु, यो गर्छु भनेर पहिलेदेखि नै तयारी गर्नुहोस्. Don't wait till the last time. पछाडी गएर अनि यस्तो बनाउँछु हैन. Plan it from before. Find samples of good and attractive designs you would like to emulate for your brochure. हैन, तपाई चाहिँ ब्रशरमा के राख्ने, के नराख्ने, के थप्ने, यसको भन्दा कस्तो बनाउने भन्नको लागि try to search some other brochures and list out your important things what you are going to include there. It is always helpful to collect a sample of different brochures in advance. ब्रशर्सहरुको स्याम्पल हामीले पहिले खोज्नु पर्छ, so that you will get more easy to make a brochure. Unless you have organized your company profile, हैन, हाम्रो कम्पनीको प्रोफाइल हुन्छ, हाम्रो प्रोफाइल भए जस्तै लोगो, पिक्चर्स and other introductory materials. It takes time to gather. It makes time to gather such materials to work on brochure. Always make sure to provide high resolution pictures. एकदम इफेक्टिभ लेख्ने त छँदैछ, सबभन्दा पहिलो एट्र्याक्सन भनेकै that is the picture. So try to make high resolution pictures and images to your designers. Make sure your text is also ready and complete before the work on design begins. Design गर्नु भन्दा अगाडि काम पनि सकिन्छ भनेर आफूले पहिला प्री प्लान गर्नुहोस्. Develop a checklist. रिचेक त गर्नु पर्यो. Develop a checklist of all the tasks so you can follow them step by step. The checklist may include items. Checklist मा कस्ता आइटम हुनु पर्यो, such as identifying the objectives of the brochures, brochures को उद्देश्य, your competitors, clarifying your benefits, or adhering to your corporate standards. तपाईको कम्पनीको स्ट्यान्डर्ड कस्तो छ त्यो अनुसारको हुनु पर्यो. If there are any other issues may include, अरु इश्यूजहरु, design and size of the brochure, कस्तो डिजाइन गराउने, कस्तो साइज बनाउने. हामीले अस्तिको क्लासमा भन्यौ, actually the world wide accepted size is 3-fold, हैन, ट्राइफोल्ड हो, त्यसमा 6 वटा पार्ट हुन्छ 3-fold हुँदाखेरि. तर you can make bifold too, हैन, दुईटा फोल्ड मात्र पनि गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So if there are other issues may include design and size of the brochure, quantity to be printed, कति प्रिन्ट गर्ने, method of distribution, कसरी बाँड्ने, and any related deadlines. In fact, you will spend much more time in preparing for the brochures than actually working on it. Means actually, in fact, you will spend much more time in preparing for the brochure than actually working on it. पहिला चाहिँ ब्रशरलाई प्रिपेयर गर्नु पर्यो. बनाउनु भन्दा प्रिपेयर गर्न धेरै समय लगाएर प्रिपेयर गर्नुहोस्. Means select the different ideas over there. Once you have the outline, arrange your topics in a logical sequence in a way that the matter fits in general layout. Longer brochure with several pages will need a table of content. Your headings should reflect your key sales point. List the benefits of your products or services. Be as specific as possible. Don't make your brochure general. सबैको जस्तो त हो नि भन्ने जस्तो नबनाउनुस्. Don't make it general. Try to make it specific. Means totally oriented to your organization. Totally oriented to your service. What you are giving, don't make it general. Try to make it more specific. To be effective and to connect to the reader, रिडरसँग कनेक्ट हुनको लागि बढी इफेक्टिभ बनाउनको लागि एड्रेस द ब्रशर टु एन इमेजिनरी पर्सन इन माइन्ड. तपाईँ वास्तवमा कस्तो मान्छेको अगाडि जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ विथ दिस ब्रशर. हु आर योर टार्गेटेड ग्रुप, whom you are going to settle with this group. ब्रशर हो, यो कुरा चाहिँ पहिला दिमागमा राख्नुहोस्. Then only make the brochure. Make it useful for the long run so the reader can keep it for future use. A brochure does not always have to be in the standard trifold shape. अघि मैले भने ठ्याक्कै ट्राइफोल्ड हुनुपर्छ भन्ने पनि छैन, त्यो स्ट्यान्डर्ड साइज मात्रै हो. यसलाई हामीले बाइफोल्ड पनि बनाउन सक्छौं. Be creative and try new shapes. For example, a shoe-shaped brochure for a shoe company. A shoe-shaped brochure for a shoe company. जुत्ता कम्पनीलाई कस्तो चाहियो त? You don't need to be dry. अब जुत्ताकै शेपमा उले ब्रोशर बनाइदिन सक्छ. No matter. For example, so depending on the product, you can add atmosphere to your brochure. For example, an advertisement for an inverter may tell readers about how our many drank. Dark and grim load shedding hours are now going to be simply faint memories. So, if you are going to have an advertisement of inverter, हैन, इन्भर्टर को मेमोरी एडभर्टाइजमेन्ट बनाउनु छ भने, you may tell the readers, means you may tell the readers that don't think now you are having load shedding. यो समस्या नराख्नुस्, यो छैन भन्न सम्झनुस् भन्न सकियो. In the brochure with a clear call for an action. तपाईलाई भेट्न, सम्पर्क गर्न, तपाईको प्रोडक्ट किन्न, लिन, अर्डर गर्नको लागि how they can. So please end your brochure at the last page of your brochure. End it with clear call for an action and by telling the audience how you can be contact. फोन मात्र नभइकन इमेल हुन सक्छ, हैन, हाम्रो अरु वेजहरु हुन सक्छ. कसरी चाहिँ तपाईलाई भेट्न सकिन्छ, तपाईको सेवा लिन सकिन्छ, तपाईको सर्भिस चाहिँ ऑडियन्सले युज गर्न सक्छन् भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ have a clear descriptions over there. Got it? By this way, you can create an effective brochure. कसरी effective brochure create गर्ने त भने, I am summarizing it. Please keep in mind that you need to prepare your brochure before making. Collect all the ideas. Try to collect some other companies, alike companies, brochures too, and think what you are going to include here. Next is brainstorm for the brochures. You need to think what type of information you are going to put over here, what type of information you are going to avoid, how you are going to guide the brochures, means how you are going to guide the audience with the help of these brochures. And you need to keep in mind about your budget, about your time, expertise, and the possibilities of getting reviews of readers' feedback when the brochure is ready. Next is don't keep all the things pending for the last hour. Problem? Yes? Any problem with creating brochure? Okay, so here we are going to read type the brochure. Okay, अब जति भने पनि तपाईहरुले सबभन्दा पहिला दिमागमा चाहिँ स्ट्यान्डर्ड साइज ब्रशर, स्ट्यान्डर्ड शेप ब्रशर भनेको चाहिँ ट्राइफोल्ड नै हो भनेर सम्झनुस्. यो चाहिँ तपाईहरुले कहिले पनि बिर्सनु भएन. Now, brushes can be classified based on their various uses. They also can be classified according to their formats or size. The types by use, हामीले प्रयोग गर्नेको आधारमा यसको प्रकारहरू के छ त? There are at least 5 types. They are point of sale. Number 1, point of sale. This is one of those over-the-counter brochures displayed at a local departmental store, bank or pharmacy. Departmental store, bank, pharmacy तिर देख्ने ब्रशर्स हो। यो टाइप्स चाहिँ पोइन्ट अफ सेल मात्र हामीले सामान बेच्नको लागि हैन, सामान बेच्नको लागि हामीले ऑडियन्सहरुलाई के गर्नु पर्यो, कस्टमरहरुलाई एट्र्याक्ट गर्नको लागि बनाइने। दिस इज द फर्स्ट वान। Right, okay. So the first one is, I'm sharing, okay. Okay, got the page? Point of sale. Do you get the page?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
You didn't get the page. Page I have shared.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Clear छैन ma'am.
Clear छैन?
छैन ma'am.
है, I'm sharing again. मैले बुककै पेज त्यहाँ यदि बुक छैन भनेर मात्र शेयर गरेको। Now
छैन ma'am.
छैन ma'am.
now got it?
भइरहेछ तर के बुझ्नु।
If you have book, please see it, okay? Point of sales.
Ma'am भएको छैन, बुकमा हेरे मात्र अब।
बुकै हेरेर नि त मैले शेयर त गरिरहेको छु, किन आएन? अब बुक नहुनेलाई चाहिँ साथीहरूले फोटो खिचेर भाइबरमा पठाइदेऊ ल यो टाइप्सहरू। अब त बुक हुने त प्राय सबै हुनुहुन्छ होला। यदि तिमीहरूसँग बुक छैन भने प्लिज से मी, ओके? भन, फोटो खिचेर भाइबरमा हाल्दिउँला है। Okay, so point of sale. Okay, so from point of sale, सामान बेच्ने उद्देश्य जुन हाम्रो कस्टमरलाई एट्र्याक्ट गर्ने उद्देश्य हुन्छ, this is a point of sale. This is one of those over-the-counter brochures displayed at a local department store, bank or pharmacy. It may cover one of many topics that potential customers will need to know while seeking the services of business. व्यापारको सेवाहरू के छ त, त्यो पसलमा के पाइन्छ, त्यो बैंकमा के सुविधा छ हैन, वेयर यु आर गोइङ, त्यो फार्मेसीमा के पाइन्छ भनेर जान्नको लागि दिने एउटा स्लिप अफ पेपर हो। दैट इज also a brochure. So this type of point of sale brochures are created just to attract customers' attention, and they are catchy and visual appealing. आँखाले ठ्याक्कै देखिहाल्ने खालको र चित्रले चाहिँ हेरौँ हेरौँ लाग्ने खालको हुनु पर्यो। नेक्स्ट वान इज आफ्टर सेल स्पीच, बेचिसके पछाडि। It is the type of brochure you leave behind with your customer after you have made your sales speech. बेचे पछाडि कस्टमरलाई दिएर पठाउने। contains a complete description of your product and its benefit just like you describe in your oral pitch. तपाईले मुखले भने जस्तै कपीमा पेपरमा लेखेर हामीले पठाउने, सामान किनेर पठाउँदा सँगै हालेर पठाउने. This is after sales pitch. The brochure echoes what you told the customer in person. उलाई भेटेर तपाईले कस्तो भन्नुभयो त्यस्तै हुनु पर्यो त्यहाँ, हैन? Next one is answer the query. Question को answer दिने, जवाफ सबै दिने खालको brochures. This is the type of brochure you send to someone who has already shown an interest in your company, product, services and possibly contact you. त्यस्तो मान्छे जो चाहिँ तपाईका कुरा तपाईले अगाडि नै एक्सप्लेन गरेको कुरामा उले विश्वास गरेर त्यो सेवा लिनको लागि उ तत्पर छ भने त्यस्तो मान्छेको लागि हो. जस्तो हामी इन्स्योरेन्स गर भन्छौं, इन्स्योरेन्स गर्न सिधै त गर्दैन नि, वी नीड टु कन्भिन्स इट. अनि जो गर्ने खालको मान्छे छ उले पछि तपाईसँग यसले चाहिँ सम्पर्क गर्छ, यो चाहिँ मसँग कनेक्ट हुन्छ अनि म यसलाई यस्तो गर्छु भन्ने जुन कुराहरू छन् त्यो चाहिँ आउन सक्छ. अब नट ओन्ली कुनै स्कुलमा एडमिसन, कलेजमा एडमिसन गर्नको लागि, हैन, बैंकमा खाता खोल्नको लागि, that is what. So the brochure is designed to cultivate the interest of customer to lead them to the buying process. It tries to hammer home all your sales points, trying to convince the customer that they cannot live without your product. कस्तो खालको बनाउनु पर्यो भने त्यो मान्छेलाई त्यो नपाएसम्म चाहिँ कहिले खुसी नै नहुने के, त्यो कुनै सामान हामीलाई नकिनेसम्म आनन्दै आउँदैन नि हो. लाइक दैट वी नीड टु ट्राई टु ह्यामर होम भनेको उसको दिमागमा त्यो भन्दा बाहेक अरु केही सोच्नै नसकोस् त्यस्तो खालको कन्भिन्सिङ गर्ने. नेक्स्ट वान इज डाइरेक्ट मेल, सिधै उलाई मेल गर्ने. सेन्ड टु पोटेन्शियल कस्टमर्स बाय डाइरेक्ट मेल. दिस टाइप अफ ब्रोशर इज युजुअली अकम्पनीड बाय अ सेल्स लेटर. यसमा सेल्स लेटर हुन्छ, हैन? The brochure provides additional sales information in attractive design and layout. यो चाहिँ हामीले मेल गरेर उलाई सिधै पठाउने, फोटो खिचेर सिधै पठाउने, यस्तो हो भनेर लोभ्याउने के. This is what. Next one is sales kit. It is similar to after sales pitch brochure. Sales pitch brochure जस्तै हो, but is larger with several pages. धेरै पेजहरु हुन्छ and technical details. प्राविधिक डिटेलहरु पनि हुन्छ. सेल्स पर्सन use it to guide themselves through their sales presentation. हामीले जुन बेच्नको लागि युज गर्ने प्रेजेन्टेसन्सहरु छन्, this is used in sales kit. So it is after sales pitch brochure. Sales pitch brochure पठाइसकेपछि हामीले अगाडि पढ्यौं नि सेकेन्डमा, आफ्टर सेल्स पिच ब्रशर्स भन्दा पछाडी युज गरिने सेल्स किट हो. तर यो लार्जर विथ सेभरल पेजेस, धेरै पेज भएको ठूलो हुन्छ. एन्ड इट अल्सो इन्क्लुड्स द टेक्निकल डिटेल्स. टेक्निकल सामान लगेको छ भने यसलाई कसरी युज गर्ने, के चाहिँ गर्न हुँदैन, के चाहिँ गर्नुहुन्छ भन्ने यस्तो सबै इन्फर्मेसनहरु दिएको हुन्छ. सो वी रेड 5 टाइप्स अफ ब्रशर्स according to their formats or size. Size र format को आधारमा ब्रशर्स लाई 5 वटा प्रकारहरुमा पढ्यौं. They are point of sale, after sale pitch, answer the query, direct mail, sales kit, and tomorrow we are going to read types by format. Format को आधारमा ब्रशर्स को प्रकारहरु. Understood? यो सबै मेमोराइज गर्नुपर्छ नि तिमीहरुले. नाउ यो टुमरोज होमवर्क इज, यो पछाडी नै दिएकै होला योसँग रिलेटेड क्वेशन म भन्छु. I haven't taken your attendance, don't go. पेज नम्बर 240 मा हेर्नुस् त.
Yes, ma'am.
यसमा त हामीले गर्नको लागि एक्सरसाइज 240 हैन अगाडि नै छ कि जस्तो लाग्यो जस्ट अब त्यहाँ रहेन छ क्वेशन रिलेटेड यु write any 5 ways of creating effective brochures. Write the question. Write any 5 ways of creating effective brochures. एउटा question and explain them. Write any 5 ways of creating effective brochures and explain them. एउटा question. Next is list the types of brochure according to their use. List the types of brochure according to their use. यो use को आधारमा है भोलि format को आधारमा list the types of brochures according to their use and explain. List the types of brochures according to their use and explain. सकिन्छ गाह्रो छ र क्वेशन जस्ट वी रेड इट न अहिले भर्खर पढेको हो यो Okay, so may I say goodbye class? Class?
Yes, ma'am.
दुईटा क्वेशन छ ल होमवर्क गरेर पठाऊ है मलाई
Okay, ma'am.
Class, goodbye, take care.
Thank you. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.